Welcome to the special edition of the Morning Skate Show with the hockey coach, Guru Coach FRENCY, directly from the beautiful Sunshine State in Florida. It's Tuesday, May 3rd, 2022, and we start the show with the music of the gold horn of the Toronto Maple Leafs. What a night for the Toronto Maple Leafs fans. If you are, I'm sure you feel great because what a W last night against Tampa Bay Lightning. We're going to talk about all the four games. We're going to recap this front game, what happened last night in NHL. We're going to talk a little bit more about also the first game of the four other series going to play tonight in NHL. And of course, we're going to talk about some news around the league. Another coach fall apart this morning. And we're going to talk about some news. We're going to insert the QA if you have any questions talking about hockey. Because now during the playoff, it's not like a really busy time of the year where we have to specific talking about only the news, the signature, or whatever happening. So we have a little bit more time to talk each other. So please don't hesitate to put the letter Q in front of the question. I will be my best. I can answer to your question for sure. But yeah, that's what happening yesterday in hockey. Full game. Really shocking. Couple of people, prediction was already starting at the right foot, honestly. But we're going to talk about this for sure. But before we start, like we do every single time we show up the morning, we welcome each one of you. And we're not to welcome the first one in the house, Mr. Corey Hill, directly from the Ottawa area, and the number one fans of the Ottawa Senator. Welcome aboard. And we have Mr. Mark Zuck. Welcome back, Mr. Mark. How you doing, buddy? Thanks to be a part of the show this morning. Don't forget, please, to click on the likes. That would be great if you can do that. And the number one fans of the Boston Bruins, they lost last night. We'll talk about that game also. Mr. John Gregor, welcome aboard. And it's directly from upstate New York, a little bit south of Niagara Falls. We welcome Mr. Jose Duarte is in the house this morning. The Toronto Maple Leafs from Finland. Welcome back, more, Mr. Yamo Virtanen. And directly from somewhere number one fans of the Toronto or Chicago or San Jose or Colorado. It depends how's the mood he is. But we want to welcome Mr. Jake McAnooey in the house this morning. And he said, I'm just here for the free food. No problem. Speedy's going to deliver it to you. Just be at the front door the next 15 minutes. You have a lot on his plate right now. He's busy time between 12 to 1 o'clock. So Speedy right now. He's on your way, Mr. Jake McAnooey. Corey Hill, boo, the Leafs will lose for the next game. Corey Hill, what a game for the Toronto Maple Leafs last night. It's a great to see this. Have all game under 6.5 goals, but others game was off. You're absolutely right about this, Yamo. Only 22 goals last night. That's the playoff time, guys. You have to be careful. There's a playoff time, and that's where you have to fill up about this. And we have Mr. Farrell Magus in the house this morning. Welcome back, Mr. Farrell. Oh, he said, go, Kings, go. What a game. Edmonton. King, I think it was the best game of last night, of the four games. I think the Edmonton and the Kings was unbelievable. The first three games was not like close like that one, and I think the Kings. You have to give them credit. They played for me two solid period last night. The first period was about the Kings, and the third period. What about Mike Smith? Oh. Thanks for Mike Smith, I guess, exactly. And Mr. ENORTAP, directly from Ontario, the co-host of the shows called The Warm Up every day, Monday to Friday at 6 o'clock p.m. Mr. ENORTAP. Quick play, great. Yes, the other game was a blowout. Mark, I agree with you about that. 5-1, 5-0, 4-0. But some of the score does not show exactly what happening. We're going to talk about this a little bit later. About this, we have a couple of people get because Mr. Yamo talked about Spurgeon got 5,000 but made not suspension. That's crazy. If so, yeah, he's not going to be suspended. Yamo. You have also Wayne Simon, you have Maroon, you have a couple of players last night, got a couple of, and then you have to waiting for Clifford, how long he's going to be suspended. I expect him at 1 or 2 games. I remember like a couple of weeks ago, like 1 week ago, or 10 days ago, he got a hearing by the NHL. So he's going to be suspended. I don't know how long. Mr. Ronnie Odette, welcome aboard. Marie Lemieux n'est pas à la cérémonie de la fleur. C'était son idole de jeunesse, très déçu de Lemieux. Ronnie, what I learned with time, Ronnie, is you can be déçu de Lemieux, mais tu ne sais pas ce qu'il a présentement. Peut-être qu'il y a des problèmes, peut-être qu'on ne peut pas assumer que tout le monde peut être là, Ronnie. Il a fait un témoignage à propos de Guy Lafleur la semaine passée. Pour moi, c'est assez respectueux de ce côté-là, Ronnie. Donc, pour moi, je vais te dire, bien franchement, je n'ai pas de problème. Que les gens ne se présentent pas, il y a sûrement des raisons personnelles qui ne peuvent pas être là. Donc, on ne peut pas assumer des choses qui pourraient... Peut-être qu'il y a des problèmes personnels lui-même, peut-être qu'il y a des choses qu'on ne sait pas. Donc, moi, je respecte les gens qui ne sont pas là, à cause qu'on a peut-être d'autres raisons. Donc, moi, je ne blâmerai pas les personnes. Je vais plutôt apprécier les gens qui sont là, comme les Patrick Roy, comme les Rick Grain, les Yvan Cournoyer, les autres gens. Donc, pour moi, ces gens-là, c'est vraiment les gens les plus proches de Guy Lafleur de ce côté-là. Donc, pour moi, je comprends ton point de vue, là, René. Je te dis pas que tu n'es pas correct. Mais je te donne juste une autre perspective de la situation. J'ai appris cela dans le passé, de ne pas blâmer les gens qui ne sont pas là, à cause qu'ils ont peut-être d'autres raisons plus privées qu'on ne sait pas. Donc, pour moi, c'est comme ça que je peux te répondre le mieux. Will Dano get the pizza? Wow. Philippe Dano. Philippe Dano. Before we talk about Philippe Dano and Ronnie talk about Guy Lafleur, we're going to take about 45 seconds, 1 minute, because today is the funeral of Guy Lafleur today, and in Quebec and Montreal, and everybody is there. So if you don't mind to take about 45 seconds, we're going to wait for respect for Guy Lafleur. R.I.P. Guy Lafleur. Thank you. Thank you so much, everybody. Let's go continue with Mark Zuck. About Philippe Dano. Philippe Dano was in our backyards when Philippe Dano was a Montreal Canadien. Somehow, somewhere, someone did not do the right job. I don't know. It's Marc Bergevin. Marc Bergevin, why he did not keep him. Maybe another wrong evaluation of players. And we miss him, Philippe Dano, this year. But it is what it is. So we have to give credit for Philippe Dano. Took advantage again the mistake of Mike Smith. In hockey we teach players keep the simple thing. You have always option in hockey. Always 1, 2, 3 option, right? But don't take the hardest one. Don't take the complicated one. Take the easy one. Mike Smith, you have a Duncan Keith on his left. He could pass the puck right there. You never tell the goaltender, don't never try the puck in the middle of the ice. Use the board. Use your winger or your defenseman. And Mike Smith take another chance. Yes, he's good with the puck, but you have to be smarter. And that's the reason they lost yesterday. About that one over there. Ronnie is repeat offender because he's will be suspended a little bit longer. Get that? Yeah, I almost see that offside. Good morning, Ron with Kings 20. Welcome aboard. Thanks for being a part of this stuff. Phil Dano is a playoff performer, Jake. Yes. Dano showed it last year. He scored only 1 goal. This year he scored already 1 goal, but he is, Jake. Some players, guys, are not born, but they develop that kind of the playmakers during the playoff. Philippe Dano is one of them. Claude Lemieux was another one. Some players step up more during the playoff like anybody else. And Dano is one of them for sure. Mr. Richard Mullen, welcome back. Richard Mullen. And we are number one fans on the Toronto Maple Leafs, Mr. Bryce Garrett. Congratulations to the Ron Kings with your Los Angeles King, Mr. 20. Congratulations about that one. Dano game is custom built for the Kings. Honest 200 feet, 100 feet. It's tough to play again. Yeah, I agree with you about this, Farrell. Honestly, and I don't say you're not right, but I think a team have not much offensive team. You don't have like those kind of Matthews or Barkov or Huberdeau. Like a team with not offense, that's not their first focusing because they don't have that kind of players. But Dano fit well inside the team like that where the offense is average. But if you have a Dano with, I'm not sure what Dano will do with Edmonton with Toronto because he's not going to be apply his play at the same way. And I think he fit better, like you just said, Farrell, Los Angeles King. He was fit with Montreal. He will fit with I think he will be great with Nashville. Because or Islanders. I think Philippe Dano with Barry Trotz, OMG. But if you play him under an offensive team, where they fully focus on offensive transition, everything like that, I'm not sure. Now, Dano, he can adapt. But I just feel like Dano will feel better at where it's a forechecking guy, team, everything like that. Physical, they hit physical, they complete. I think he feel better. David Perron et Willie Husso, OMG Yamo. David Perron hat trick. The Perron show up again. And Willie Husso, I don't want to tell anybody, but he's UFA. He's a UFA. Ken Holland, Toronto, Edmonton. You looking for the goalie? Husso is UFA. He is. And St. Louis just spent $6.5 million on Pennington for 6 years or something like that. What are you going to do with Husso? If Husso carry on that team all the way to the 3rd round, he's getting a lot of money. Can the Blues keep both of them? That's the question over there. Give more likes. Code only have so far helped him. Yeah, please click on the likes. What's wrong with you? If I have only 4. And I told my girlfriend that Smith was going to be a reason why they lose. Smith cannot handle the puck like he used to. Here we go. Click on the likes. That'd be great. Thank you so much, Cole. That's why Nick Ritchie never fit in the league. Here we go. Nick Ritchie did not fit over there with Toronto. Fit better with Arizona. But I agree with you. Since last dose, my 3-1, I have a problem. Ronnie. Renault, question. Where is Trevor Moore on the Kings depth chart currently? Right now, he is on the top 6. Honestly, Renault, he played with Dano. And at that moment, Trevor Moore, guy, is a great story hockey player. Those kind of players undrafted and, they came from nowhere and they find a way to scoring 15, 17 goals and perform at some point. I will see. It's another player project for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Was with them. He got traded against Jack Campbell He was a part of that trade over there. Trevor Moore guy born in California area where he played AAA at U16. That guy never be from nowhere. Nobody knew about Trevor Moore. But he grew there in California, and he followed, and he show up undrafted, and then Moore play for the Toronto Maple Leafs, and then they trade him to Lassana King, and then he followed away. Sometimes it's to be at the right time, at the right place, at the right time. And Moore take advantage of what is going on with Los Angeles King, and it's a great story, Trevor Moore. You have to give him that, Renaud. So right now he's at the top 6. Can he stay there? I'm sure he's top 9. But again, it's a kind of guy who show up and not big, but he work hard. And that's what come the blue-collar players you need is on the playoff. That's what he does. So great question, Renaud. I see 14 likes. Here we go, Yamo. Trevor Moore is currently RW2. Yeah, at that moment it is, Harold. Yeah. Trevor Moore breakout season at 27 years old and now a key for the King machine. That's why it's so easy to give up on Dauphin there or what General, etc. Yeah, it is, Renault, but it's like a guy like Dauphin or a player like that, Renault, with a Montreal Canadien or a team at lower level, play at the bottom of the NHL, that's not going to perform. A guy like is going to be with a team where it's better higher player or team at that moment. They can step up a little bit more. They play a specific role. Moore took advantage of that situation, but it's not happened everywhere. Now, what you try to refer, it's maybe one of the player you just mentioned could maybe one day to step up at some point, but they are. But you cannot. One of them could be step up, and also too early. We blame Suzuki. We blame those young players. No, you have to wait until they reach their full potential at the right age. A goaltender is 25, 26. A defenseman, minimum 24. You have exception, of course. You have to be patient. And then the forward, you have to wait a little bit. Everybody said Lafreniere is a boss. The guy is only 20 years old. Wait until you're 24, 25. Same thing with the trade. People tell me, oh, this team win. Everybody's right now thinking they'll win the trade with Jack Eichel. It's happened 2 months ago, 3 months ago. We see where everybody was said to us, to me, oh, Nashville just win the trade with Subban, with Weber. Because Subban, with the team, carried Nashville went to the final conference. They never returned after that. And look, the career, the Weber after that versus Subban. Key in any sport, patient. Patient. Yeah, too many factors can make someone great earlier age or bad at earlier age. Just patient. A team like Detroit Red Wings developed the player very well because they are patient. They wait. So that's what happened about that one there. Another great question, Renaud, about this. Let's move on a bit. Behind camp, Farrell said that more trade for quick. More traded for quick. No, it was Jack Campbell he got traded, Renaud. Never forget to click on the likes. Yeah, that'd be great. Thanks so much. Trevor Moore is the new approved Trevor Lewis. That's a kind of the compare. Trevor Lewis right now he's going to play tonight for the Calgary Flame. He's ready to rock and roll. So Lewis is going to be on the 4 line with Lucic and Florida and Calgary. He played NCAA for Denver. He has good stat there. So not. Okay, bye. See you at 6 price. Have a good day, buddy. I'm looking at my screen, A7 for some reason, just downloading again. Reload your screen. Maybe I have to build extra killer for the gel tonight. Yes, we need to have a bigger gel tonight because a few people, some of you are already there. Some are surprisingly, I never thought someone would be there, but they are. We're going to talk about this a little bit later. Mr. David Arthur, welcome aboard. Don't forget to click on the likes. One thing, and I want to apologize to Yamo. I was supposed to talk about this last night with ENORTAP, and I forgot. And I want to apologize to Yamo and for everybody, because I did not mention this yesterday, but we have this year a fantasy hockey nationalized show all year long. We have 20 people, and most of them participate a lot. And like anything else, like fantasy hockey, like people are serious, some they are less, and some they don't care. And you know, I offered this league for everybody at the beginning. I thought it was the right things to do that, and then I realized you cannot do that. So next year we're going to change, but we never mentioned the winner of the Hockey National Show. And I was supposed to do it last night, I forgot, but we have to mention this today because Jamo Virtanen from Finland, he is the winner, champion of the first history Hockey National Show Fantasy Hockey ESPN. Congratulations, Mr. Jamo Virtanen beat second Pete Zincock from Ontario, Kingston. Pete, he was the team abs coach. And then Coach FRENCY dominate the league all standing regular season, FRENCY, but fall apart at the semifinal against Pete, and then Jamo Virtanen beat by the monkey and semifinal to beat Pete in the finals, and me, I beat by the monkey at the last day of the weeks. I came back with a strong night, and I beat by 3 points by the monkey, and they are the winner of the Hockey National Show Fantasy Hockey first year. So congratulations, Mr. Jamo Virtanen, about that one over there. Consolation, no, unfortunately not that. The consolation is not there about this. But we're going to apply some new rules next season. It was just an open league this year. We invite you again to join us if you want to next season. We would love to have you. The only thing we request next season is two things. We're going to make some rules, like specific, but we want your participation. If you want to join the league, let me know. We're going to invite you next season. But we want participation. So participation is not every day, but be there during the week. Make you a chance for the lineup, everything like that. That's what we're looking for. But I want to mention also, you still have the time to participate to the NHL bracket challenge 2022. If you want to join our league, just go there and go for the leagues called HNLS Hockey Nation Live Show, and you can join our league. You have until, also for the people who did it, you have until May 4th at 3 o'clock, I believe. You can change your bracket, so you can come back now if you're thinking, oh my God, Tampa Bay is going to be destroyed on 4 game. Let's change my bracket. You can edit, and you can change your choice of your bracket if you want to do it. So I thought it was only, no, you cannot do it. But finally, with Kelly, we talked about this morning, and you can change your choice. So if you want to do it. Secondly, we have a bad news. I would take full responsibility. We're going to talk about this with ENORTAP tonight at the show. I would take full responsibility and make a mistake. So last night, we did all the prediction. I took all the notes. But everybody for the winner of the Stanley Cup, the runner-up, and the MVP Conn Smythe, I save it. And I click on you can save it somewhere anyway. I save everybody. I did not take a note. It was too rushed and everything like that. And I said I would take a picture, screenshot, and I would be fine. Unfortunately, I shut down I shut down my screen at the end without taking a picture. So tonight we have to do it again. So maybe some people will change the running up and maybe the Cup Stanley. It's not a bad news. It's just I did not do it. So it's happened sometimes. But I'm not going to go to jail because I finished with 3-1 last night. Some of you is going to be in the jail. We'll talk about this a little bit later. Here we go. Let's go back on what I was supposed to go. About this, another congratulation. Renault, Trevor Moore show us that every pro has a superstar potential inside of them, but that lack opportunity. That's why it's so frustrating. Can we use a guy like Drouin get special treatment? Yeah, I can understand that, but again, it's all about right opportunities at the right time and with the right people. So it's just all together. The coach need to believe on you. You have to show up at the right time, and you have to take your opportunity when open up. I always said and I would talk with the young players. You may be not in the lineup right now. You may be healthy scratch. But don't give up right now, and don't wait when the door is open up to show up. Show up right now. Go to the practice in the morning. Keep working hard. But when the door is open up, now you're going to be ready. You don't turn the switch a Saturday night when you play hockey. You turn your switch the Monday, the Tuesday, the Wednesday, the Thursday, the Friday. And when the Saturday show up, the switch is already on. Don't wait for the spotlight to show up. You have to work when it's dark. You have to work when nobody's watching you. You have to be at the gym the morning at 5 a.m. You have to be on the ice at 8 o'clock in the morning before the school starts. After the school, you have to do your homework, and then after that, you have to do your homework also on the ice or on the off ice. You have to eat well during the day. That's the details of the day. That's your consistency to be disciplined every single day. And that's why you teach the young men to become who they want to be, to reach their full potential, to become the best version of yourself. It's the little details of the game. Like I said, you do when nobody's watching you. That's what it takes. Yamo said, Kadri, Evander, Kane, Thompson, Islanders may be the best lucky pick. Thompson have a great year so far. Someone we don't talk. And Philip Forsberg. Forsberg was draft 10 overall pick by the Washington Capitals. He got traded against Martin Erat. And it was one of the worst trade by Josh McPhee. And it's happening about that. Congratulations to the winner, Richard Modern. Congratulations, Yamo. Here we go. Guys, very nice for you. Renault coach, if you are Josh Molson, would you consider giving yourself GM of the Abs? Would you consider giving yourself GM of the Abs? So are you asking Renault if Josh Molson would like to be GM of the Montreal Canadiens? If it's the case, no, Molson does not want to be a part of the business operation for the hockey nation of the Montreal Canadiens. That's what you ask yourself, that question. If I follow that question, George Molson does not want to do anything about hockey operation Montreal Canadiens. He's not a part of anything. The only thing he needs to know is what the people he hired report to him. But he don't take any decision about involved hockey operation. He doesn't want to decide, hey, go get, I don't know, Philip Forsberg, and we want to trade him. No, he's not involved about that. The only thing he's involved is to know what's going on around the team. That's it. You just have an upset. That's all. Correct. Work with them is dark, but that on the T-shirt. Great works at Wisdom Coach. You're welcome. And Mr. Alexis Zubik, welcome aboard. Directly from Facebook. We are back a little bit split around to see what we look like. And Mr. Alexis, welcome aboard. Don't forget to click on the likes. Jose, is there a word on the clip for if it's suspended? Will Spencer be the replacement? The word's not out yet. He's going to be suspended. Expect that. And then Spencer could be the man of the take his spot. Now, the Toronto Maple Leafs bring 8 players for the Marlins. The Marlins got eliminated. He does not participate and they bring some 8 players from that. So it could be Spencer or Robinson, I believe, Jose. But expect more. Spencer is going to take his spot for sure. If you are Ottawa Senators GM, what the first thing you will do? If I was the Pierre Dorion, the first thing the GM have to do for Ottawa Senators right now is to prepare your draft. Any GM right now, the 16 GM are not in the playoff. That's where they work on the. Of course, like Philadelphia just fired their coach. They will work maybe to find a coach, right? Same thing with Detroit. But they really focus now on the draft. That's what they have to do. those 16 teams right now. But now Ottawa, what they have to do is to clean up some salary cap over there. They know they're not. They said that Tierney is not returning over there. They have maybe some veterans. You're going to see what they look like, what they're going to keep or not. So you prepare that one over there, and then you're starting to think, okay, can we trade Matt Murray? What's the situation with the goaltender? It's time to Sogard be a part of this with a 3 goaltender with Forsberg and Gustafsson? Is it a market for Murray? Can we keep $2 million retaining on the next 2 years on the contract on Matt Murray and trade him at $4 million? I think Matt Murray can find a job around the league for sure. For the team does not have a goaltender like maybe Edmonton. Or it could be, I don't know, Arizona example. Or it could be San Jose. I'm just mentioning team don't have a goaltender. So that would be the first thing for Ottawa to do. And then after that, the draft, the third late, can we design a UFA? Can Claude Giroux be a piece of the puzzle over there? They had to add veterans at the bottom 6 at some point, or maybe a top 6. But again, it would be interesting how they're going to do that. That's pretty much what they have to do. I think another defenseman could be Zet. They have also the contract with Zezev. He need to go for Ottawa. Zezev, Ottawa. Zezev, let's go see Zezev like he look like Zezev. Zezev, you have 2 more years to go at 4.5. Can someone want him? That's really hurt the salary cap over there. Otherwise, they are good to go for next season. That's pretty much what they have to do. That's it. And nothing else. You have a couple of RFA sign up, right? And they let DNE go. After that, they open up more money for them. And that's it. That's it for them. Let's go up. If you're Don Monson, would you be at the GM? No, Renault. No. I will do exactly what Monson does. The CEO and the president of the team, everything like that. Renault keep Murray. And now if you keep Murray at $6.5 million, Renault, what do you do with Sogard? What do you do with Gustafsson? What do you do with Anton Forsberg? You have 4 goaltender. And then the oldest player of that one is Forsberg, but he just signed a great contract at $2.750. So he have a better year at Murray at $6.25 million. He still have 2 more years to go. And then also you have, like I mentioned, Gustafsson, and you also Zogard, 2 goaltender right now at Zogard at $925,000. Gustafsson is at $785 for 2 more years. 21, 23 years old. That's your new generation about that. So my question, Renaud, what do you do with them? Is Scheifele done with Winnipeg? The situation with Scheifele is interesting. I think right now the Winnipeg Jets have to figure out for a new coach. He's going to change a little bit the coach over there. Before the trade, the problem they have over there is Wheeler is still up for $8.2 million for the next 2 years. That's a problem over there. Max Scheifele is there for 2 more years at 6.2. Nicolas Edler, I don't touch it. Dubois, I will keep him as a RFA. Stastny is out as a UFA. And the rest is just that, Appleton, everything like that. So if you want to do something, Max Scheifele, you can start into looking for trade him very soon. Now, you can hold him for 1 more year and then trade him. Now, what's the value of Max Scheifele? Scheifele, 29 years old. If you have a year, you know what I mean? Like Gallagher at 30 years old. When you hit the 30, it would be interesting. But Scheifele, what's the market? Is it a top 6 player return? Is it a prospect? Is it a first round? It's all depend what Winnipeg want to do. The Winnipeg problem for me, it's not Scheifele, but it's not like Scheifele. But the problem there is this part. They just gave him a 3-year contract to the GM. But it's the same GM just gave Morrissey a $6.2 million. It is the same GM trade for Nate Schmidt, and you have a $6 million for the next 3 years. The same GM gave a contract to Neil Pionk for $6 million. So you have 3 defensemen at $6 million, like Jeff Petrie. And all three, like Jeff Petrie, are not top 2 defensemen in their team. That's sometimes you can blame Sheffley, you can blame Dave Laurie, but maybe, and just give 3 years contract to the GM. That's all those bad decisions. We blame Max Bergevin, but if you look about Winnipeg right now, I just mentioned three players right there. And if you want to go deeper, you still trade Dylan at $4 million, where it's respectful for me. That's one over there. But he gave also to David DeMelo, a contract at $3 million. Sometimes you have to look in the mirror, so maybe I'm the problem here. So, question back to again, and I know we take another direction. Max Sheffley, it's all depends what he want to do. And you have to carry on, again, Wheeler. So, it's not pretty over there. It's not pretty in Winnipeg. Maybe Montreal Canadiens should try to sign Murray. No, David, they are already Carey Price, they are already Jake Allen, David, and they cannot have no money to spend $6.2 million for Matt Murray. Senator have to target the league and beat them. Are not really on the radar of the Senators, and they are at the bottom. How many of the top 5 draft picks this year are NHL ready? And not many of them, Richard. And exactly like last season. Last season, you have Seliger did it only. Owen Power, Berniers, they decide to go NCAA, everything like that. Can Power make it? Yes. Can Bernier make it? Settle? Yes. Mason McDavid, he could. They just send him back, and I'm sending him back in the WHL. Shane Wright can make it? Possible. Can Logan Coley can make it? Yes, he's going to Minnesota, so he's not going to make it. Can Slavkovsky can make it? Yes, maybe. Think so. And then Nemec or Jireček after that. Possible. But again, it's fun because they play in Europe, so maybe they're over there. Not many of them can make it. I don't see Savoie and Kiki, and I can go those or anything like that. So the key for Montreal, if they pick the 3 I just mentioned to you, the only one could make it is Shane Wright. Slavkovsky could do it, but the problem with those Shane Wright, he did not play a lot of game. But again, if they protect him, I will keep him. But if they use him as a number 1 center, top 6, I would be careful about that. But Shane Wright is ready. Only Slavkovsky is ready, top 5. So, again, it's all depends who pick them, right? If you have a team, they don't need that one. Slavkovsky compared to anybody, I'm talking about Cooley, Savoy, everything like that. Slavkovsky never stopped to play hockey for the last 2 years. So that's an advantage for him compared to the North American players. They stopped for COVID or they not barely play many games for the last year and a half. Coach, how many UFA do Toronto have and who they are you think they would be let it go? Toronto right now, you have Campbell. That's the first priority for the Toronto Maple Leafs to sign up over there. They have also Mikheyev. That's another one they have to be sure they will keep him. How much you can keep him? $3.5 million possible. And the rest is not big deal. Spencer, it's not big deal. Blackwell is not big deal, right? Defenseman, Giordano is another one if he wants to stay over there. And then you have also Lipushkin. I think Lipushkin could have someone. A goaltender, it's Campbell, UFA. So that's what they are at that moment for them. And who do you think they would be let go? Let go, I think would be interesting what they're going to do with Lipushkin because they cannot keep Giordano and Lipushkin together. At least they let go. Justin Hall is 1 more year, and Lindgren is still an RFA. And I don't care about Sandin, so it'll be interesting. I think they have to keep one of the 2, Giordano or Lipushkin. Giordano, they can keep it if he go less of $2 million per year. They will, I think, they will be done for Spencer with them for Toronto. Blackwell, if they sign him under $1 million, possibly they keep him around, but not like a regular killer. The key on that one for me is MICHEL. MICHEL and Jack Campbell are two players they need to figure out about that one over there. What was the expected goal for yesterday's game? Any information? What was the expected goal? Are you talking about the result of what it was overall? It was about 23, if I can recall it, Yamo, or 25. Keep the young goalie, best case scenario. Now, that is a very good question for Winnipeg. Sheffley is cheaper than Galley. They are the same kind of money, honestly, Renault, about that. Such a good trade piece like Jilly Miller, Renault. Jilly Miller got place about. Ab should trade Gallagher for Sheffley. Yeah, David, but Winnipeg will not be interested to Gallagher at that moment. Dustin Buffon messed up the Jet, they call coach. First of all, Dustin decided to retire or to leave the team, whatever it is. I think the problem, again, the same GM, trade Tyler Myers. The same GM make a lot of bad decisions over there. They just trade Andrew Coop. So they will see what they're going to do. Not a problem, David. Have a good day. Which draft player would help Ottawa Senator more? Nemec or Chirachek. Corey. A right defenseman over there that will helping them. Now, now I'm thinking about Ottawa 4, 5, 6, 7. Right? I'm not thinking about Ottawa number 1, 2, and 3. But if you talk about a right defenseman for them, that would be a solid over there for sure, Corey. Now, if they pick maybe also the problem with the center over there, Corey, they already have Norris, Tim Susla, and they have also Shane Pinto. So I would not targeting Corey like Savoie or Cooley. Are we targeting a winger? Slavkovsky would be the great for them. Kemel, Lambert, Kiki, a little bit deep. That would be the best one right now in my head quickly. And you have more for sure. Hi, Coach. Hello, everyone. Very pleased to start of the playoff. Waiting for the game day tonight. Spinning for the Florida, Washington. Oleg, welcome aboard. What happening to your Tampa Bay Lightning, Mr. Oleg? Because I know you're the big fans of your Tampa Bay Lightning. It fell apart yesterday. Kiki says on Sunday, fancy mastermind, Clusian, Shoag, right, can play bottom 6 easily. You cannot compare Kokanemi with Shane Wright, if that's the case you want to show about that. Kokanemi, the problem was no Claude Julien. Problem with Kokanemi, he came to the NHL too early, and he came with a statue of the third pick, overall pick, where he should not be third overall pick. And then it's again urgency of bring a kid at that level early in NHL, and with so much expectation, because the Montreal was looking for a center. That's the problem, and the problem came from Mike Bergevin again. And he said after that, last season, I should keep Kokanemi in Finland. But the problem was not also Mike Bergevin, it was Trevor Timmins, because they should pick Brady Tkachuk before Kokanemi. Kokanemi was 10, 11, 12, and most of the expert as the draft pick. They select him as the third. Again, Kokanemi is still young. Kokanemi can become better with time. But again, you have a fit. Yeah, it's all about development. How you develop players. It's the Montreal, the lack of commitment of to find the right people to draft players, to develop them, and to put them at the right place, at the right time, at the right mold. It's a lack of what Marc Bergevin never figured out in Montreal. And I not blame only him. You're welcome about this. Mr. Kilo, welcome aboard. Don't forget, guys, to click on the likes. All right. Yamo, a great place to go is Park Media. Parkmedia.com, I believe, is the best place to get that one, those information. I get directly from my private member, but Park Media, is it Park Media or Park Money? Money Park. Go to Money Park. Moneypark.com is a good one about that one over there, Yamo. Sorry about that. Coach, would you like upset the Oilers? Would the Lesson King? Yes. If a team can beat them, is the Lesson King. That series should not be surprised. Go 6-7. You know, like, like right now, Toronto win. Now the fans see them in Stanley Cup. They win only one of the 15 they need to win. The next 15 to win the Stanley Cup. The King beat the Oilers. They still wait. They need to win 3 more. My point to you is, like Tampa Bay, they was sloppy over there. They was bad. They cannot be worse what they did. They make Toronto like the winner of Stanley Cup last night. How they going to respond game number 2? It's a long run to run the Stanley Cup. So enjoy those W like last night, but not jumping all the way up too fast. You're going to fall quicker and will be going to hurt fast, harder. So what you do, you celebrate when you win, but stay calm. All right? The King did what they had to do. They won a W in Edmonton. That's a good sign. The St. Louis Blues did the same thing. They won yesterday in Minnesota. That's a good sign. Tampa Bay did not win yesterday, and they have to win the second game to come back home 1-1. And everything will be right back where they are. The good news for Toronto, guys, they're looking great. And the Marner score, the Matthews score, that's the big news for them. The Tampa Bay looks slack. They look bad, and Vasilevsky is not getting there. The power play was terrible. It couldn't be worse what happened in Tampa Bay. When you see Stamkos miss an empty net on one-timer, so it was just a bad night for them. But you have to show up the next game and be ready if you're Toronto, because the Tampa Bay step up. And I said, I don't know the result yet. I'm concerned about Boston. I'm concerned about Minnesota. That's the 2 teams last night. I'm concerned. Why? Because Boston have only one goal and 4 games against Carolina. And they shot over, like they overshot the Carolina. But they have only 1 goal and 4 games. Then I think we don't give enough credit, by the way, to Carolina. I'm the first one to say myself, I don't give enough credit for Carolina. I did on my bracket number 2. But I think we should give more credit for Carolina. And then the second thing, that Minnesota cannot win against St. Louis for any reason. The Blues last night did not only shut down the Minnesota Wild for the first time at home. They shut down the people left after still 9 minutes remaining at the game. And I don't know the answer for Minnesota and for the Boston Bruins right now. Tampa Bay can come back. Edmonton can come back. But again, at the beginning of the series, we said, all depend on Mike Smith. Last night, we got a goal. Dano and Kopitar did not shut down Tresolo and McDavid yesterday. But those games, the Edmonton scored 3 goals, have to win those games. And it's come back again for your defense about your goalie over there. And that's the problem with them. Tampa Bay, that special team yesterday, Toronto Dangerous PK. Yamo, you're absolutely right about that one over there. I saw this game, Yamo. There was great game by Smith. A quick, also Edmonton was nearly to win. Yamo, I agree with you. Julien was the answer to KK NHL problem. Julien was the answer to KK. how Kotkaniemi did what Claude Julien. How many points he got with him. Toronto was dangerous on PK also, visit Florida on regular season. I think they score on PK. They always have a good PK, Yamo. It's become with the speed of Michev and also of the Marner. So that's where you get Yamo for that part of it. Interesting news just came in. Maroon and Corey Perry both fine. Yeah, it's only $2.5 million. They gave like 3-4 players with fines yesterday. I don't know if coach will agree, but as a King fan, I can honestly say Quick stole the game for us. Missing a great top 2 defensemen, main defense. Oh, yeah. Last night, Jonathan Quick make a big save at the right time. Farrell. He's the reason right now with the King are successful the last 10, 15 games. It's all because of Jonathan Quick. Like, it's all there. So, that's the reason, right? Kelly, welcome aboard. Yamo, Maroon on second power play, very bad blue line. One thing I did not understand, this split point with Kucherov and Palat. And they put Stankos in the middle of the between both of them, and then they put Point and Killorn is serially. I think I don't like that. I think they should use back Point the middle center. Bring Stankos on the left wing of the Serali and Killorn. I think that would be something I have to figure out. Sorry, I want to sign up for my first because to get back to work. All right. I shot one of the 5 major on the server for Tampa. Exactly, Farrell, about that. Did Kupari play Farrell yesterday? I cannot remember. I saw Killier, but God did not help you let Tampa ENORTAP Saloon before the game. Here we go. No, Yamo, he did not. Unfortunately, I love that guy. Toronto Maple Leaf fan, if you keep your team like that, you're going to red later. Be careful. Oh, I see. I know Kupari very well when they play in front of him. Coach, welcome aboard, RG. If amateur play on power play, if they can't take that away, they easily shut down. I will not use the words easily because with McDavid Trussell about that. That's the series going to be in 6-7. And the only way the King can beat is Jonathan Quick. That's it. Because your defense is average. So you need to be sure Jonathan Quick play above average. That's the key for them right now. Yeah, Yamo, he has great potential. I see here Belfield played a important role in the King last night. I still don't understand the penalty against Byfield yesterday. Wow, the ref was really quick yesterday. Congratulations for them for sure. I'm supposed to talk about other things before this. Let's dive in one more thing before we go and talk about FRENCY quiz. I'm supposed to shut down here and bring that to you guys. Tonight we have more games coming on the ice. Tonight we have 4 games on the ice. We're going to cover the game Washington, Florida. So it'll be interesting, that series for sure. And then, of course, you have other like Dallas and Calgary is going to be another one to follow up about that one there. This is the result of yesterday in NHL. 5-1 Carolina. The score don't show exactly what happening. Be careful about that score. It was 0-0 after 20. Carolina scored 2 goals at the end of the second period. I think it was 16 and 18 minutes. Let me check. 16, 28, and 18 minutes. Nidia Raider and Jarvis. Jarvis scored for them. Yeah, 5 French scorer, by the way, over there. The Revenant, Trocheck scored a big goal over there, too. And Shemnikov, too. For the Boston, Taylor Hall. Brett Marchand, -3 yesterday. Not great for him yesterday. You cannot blame Ulmark. Boston had 36 shots, I believe. But Ranta was amazing between the pipe yesterday. Congratulations. The second game, Toronto, we talk about this. You follow me. I did the game live. Toronto was all over Tampa. Sloppy, bad game for Tampa Bay. They have to flash it. Be ready game number 2. The St. Louis dominate the Minnesota Wild yesterday. David Perron with 3 goals yesterday. That's gave them the W for them. Perron scored and power play. It was already 2-0 St. Louis after 20. And then Perron had 1 more goal per period to get his hat-trick. Fleury, not him. Minnesota have to go through the challenge now. How we can beat the St. Louis Blues. I think the record now is 14-1-1 the last 16 game. And Minnesota did not win against them all year long. The last game, we just talked about this. You guys, you watched the game anyway. Congratulations for the Kings. I'm very happy about that one over there. Let's see what we have here. Coach just came into the hit the likes, go to back to work. All right, Danny, thank you so much. Stop by, click. Can you check out 12-16-46? I don't have the time in front of me. Toronto Maple Leaf fans, is it that one? Coach, can you help up? You let Tampa and ENORTAP Salon before the game. Can you not help you let Tampa team and ENORTAP? Yeah. Is it that one? I don't know. Interesting news just came out about this one. I don't know which one you talk about. If the Leafs continue to play they did last night, they should make the second round. I agree with you about this one, Richard. I think they played a perfect game yesterday. Everything was doing well. They dominate on every category. You can mention it. Tampa Bay was sloppy, gave away puck, not hungry, lose the battle 50-50. The speed was not there. Net domination. Vasilevsky have another bad game. And we have to give credit for the Toronto Maple Leaf. And the punch, 1-2, did it. Early game home winner and late game road team winner. Here we go. Exactly, Jose, about that one over there. Anything you want to add, please add this. I will finish it. But it's time to go to the Frenchy quiz with Coach Frenchy. Let's do it again. Let's dive in about this. We want to congratulate Kelly yesterday. Sunday night, Kelly win. And then yesterday, it was Andrew Lepage win yesterday, 2-3 yesterday. It was about the player get fined. Yeah. What I said, Corey has said many of them got fined yesterday. And not only Maroon and Corey Perry, other player got Simon, got also, then Clifford got a ring today afternoon if he gets suspended. Spurgeon from Minnesota got also fined. Corey, that's what I said about that. I really don't see King having a problem with McDavid and Draisaitl. McDavid goal came again after the King third for line. Draisaitl need a power play to score. Yep. Will be interesting how this is going to turn around for sure. About that for the Kings again. Edmonton is only one game. The only thing what Edmonton what they did, what Simon did, all the bra at the end. At the end with Raleigh, Simon, Maroon, Perry, everything on that, Yamo, they all got fined at the end. So that's what happening. What I would say for the King, it was good for them to win the first game. It was good for them to win in Edmonton. They split. That's what they're looking at. I just feel that series is going to be a long run, 6, maybe 7 game, and it's 50-50 on my eyes. It's a series really 50-50. I think we don't give enough credit for the Kings because they're all thinking because Doughty is not there. On the flip side, it's equal with it's all depends. If Mike Smith he's supposed to play. I think the order will be fine. But like I mentioned earlier, Jonathan Quick have to be above his average to win, to give a chance to the Kings to win over there.
Oh, my God!
The next thing about this, a Frenchy quiz. First question of the day. It's all about San Jose. During the season 2019-2020, how many players and goalies does Shaq have on the roster? 37 players, goalies altogether. Is it under, over, or exact? How many players they use during the season? The most, the team used the most players on the roster. It was the year of COVID. It was also the year of the bubble at the end of the year for the playoff. How many? Is 37 under, over, or exact? Here we go. Don't forget to click on the likes. Jose said under. Ron said exact. Richard Molin said over. Farrell said exact. Kilo said exact. Yamo said over. And Curry Hill said exact. And Mulligan for everybody else. We're going to wait if we have more. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people participate so far. Can we wait for 5 more seconds, coach? Let's see if we have more people participate. We're going to ENORTAP set under. Thank you, Mr. ENORTAP. And we have Kelly under also. So Kelly copy Mr. ENORTAP. His Mr. ENORTAP was right, or Yamo was right, or maybe Kilo. The answer this one, the first one.
Oh my God!
It's over. 38 players were on the roster of the team, and then we have only Richard Molin and Yamo. Yamo have a great week so far. Yamo. Richard Molin and Yamo are the winner of that one over there. And congratulations for the winner of them. We have 9 other players. 8 other players did not get it about that one over there. And RG said under. All right, got it.
Oh my God!
Question number 2 of the day. Now, from that roster shocks 2029 and 20, how many players was born before January 1st, 1990? Of the 38 players roster, how many of them was born before 2020? That gave them a 30 years old and older at that team. The number is 5. Is it under, over, or exact? All of my answers are incorrect choice, Farrell. RG said that exact on that one. Kelly said exact. Oh, the time, coach. Yamo said exact. Kilo said exact. Curry said over. Richard Molin said over. ENORTAP said over. We're missing Farrell, Ron with Kings, and Jose Duarte. Jose Duarte said exact. I got it. Sorry about that. And Ron with Kings said under. And Farrell. The answer of that one over there. But you are right, Mr. Corey Hill, because the answer is 6 over. And congratulations. Richard Molin take the lead by 2 and 2 is the only one, following by Yamo, Corey Hill, and ENORTAP. All 3 have over. And Main Goal just show up. And Main Goal Hockey have under. It did not count about that one there. It was wrong. So last question of the day.
Oh my God!
Can Richard Molin go 3 and 3 today? Or Yamo tie the game with ENORTAP, Corey Hill? All the 3 other players can join Richard Molin today. Or the rest of you can maybe get out here with maybe 1 answer or 0 and 3 again. We'll see what's happening. The question number 3 of the day.
Oh my God!
Is, and the season 2019-20 Sharks roster, how many players are left shoulder? Of the 38 players, how many of them shoot the puck left? 22 is the answer, or under or over. Exact, under, or over. Kelly said over. Thank you, Kelly. Farrell said under. RJ said under. Kilo said over. Richard Molin said over. Yamo said under. Under for Corey Hill. ENORTAP said exact. Round with King said under. Jose, I did not see Jose. Anybody see Jose? Is it Jose A? No. Jose A. I got it, Jose. And the answer of that question, guys, Jose said A under. Yep, I got it. The answer of this question, guys, if it's over, Richard Molin win. Nobody can join him. Yamo go under. If it's under, Yamo tie Richard Molin. If it is exact, ENORTAP tie Richard Molin. And then Corey said under. And if he's under, he tie also with Yamo, Richard Molin. Who is the winner of the day? Do we have one? Do we have two? Do we have three? This the answer of this question is exact 22, and ENORTAP tie the game to Richard Molin, and they finish first, following by Yamo and Corey Hill at 1. And we have today RJ, Kilo, Kelly, and Run with 20 and Jose Duarte. All of them are 0-3 today. Congratulations ENORTAP and also Richard Molin to have two good answers today. Congratulations, both of you. Today you get it, and you are the one win the FRENCY quiz. A great comeback of ENORTAP, win the last two answers. And Yamo start hard, strong, but finish with 0-2. But he got 1 and 3. That's conclude, guys, another show of the morning skate show. I think it was a great show overall. Hopefully you enjoy it. Hopefully you enjoyed it. We encourage you to join us tonight, 6 o'clock p.m. This is the warm-up show at 6 with ENORTAP. We're going to talk about the prediction of the fall game tonight. Of course, we're going to recap the fall game happening today. And finally, tonight we do the game. It's called the Florida Panthers host the Washington Capitals, 7:30. Join me and let's make this have a great time all together. So we want to thank everybody in the chat today. We wish you an amazing, great day. But before that, we want to tell you one more thing. You are awesome. You are amazing. You are the best. And remember, you have greatness inside of you. Yes, Yamo, be careful because you're going to join Mr. ENORTAP at the jail and with other people. But be careful, Yamo. Other beings coming to you with Roger. Thank you so much, Farrell. Thank you, RJ, ENORTAP, and Yamo, Jose, Richard Molin, Kelly, Corey Hill, and many others. Thanks so much for your participation today. We wish you an amazing, great afternoon, everybody. Of course, be well, be healthy. Finally, we not only dominate your day, finally, we dominate what, Mr. ENORTAP and RJ? Yes, 2022. An amazing, great day, everybody. Thank you, RJ. Pretty color. Be ready. I'm going to bring some for everybody tonight. Here we go, Richard.
Touch of that reality. Don't want another surprise. I'd rather want you to just let me be. Oh, oh, oh. What do I know?
Thank you, Corey.
Really want to know what's going on now. Is this another breakdown? You and me, should I say so? We're just putting on a show. You showed